Hey everybody, welcome back to Innovaspeed. I am super stoked for episode 2 of the Ultimate Pro Touring F150 build. This week, as I promised, it's going to be a lot faster than last week. In fact, you may have noticed this week's video is quite a bit longer, so I'm going to keep my talking here to extremely minimal. I was also able to use a majority of the recorded audio footage where I talked in these, thank God. And so you guys are going to get some nice real-time information. I've kind of condensed stuff down because this is roughly 2 to 3 weeks worth of work in this one video at this point in time. So what you're going to see is we're going to finally get a bunch more stuff out of the truck. I'm going to get my first real look at the front suspension totally bare so I can start formulating my plan for how I was going to attack our handling goals. And also we're going to go ahead and rimp out that nearly mint interior, aside from the carpet stains, right, and the bad driver's seat. And so we're going to have some fun. We're going to pull apart a perfectly functional truck. So stay tuned. I had some fun with the editing this week, guys. Also, don't forget, before you go any further, reach down, hit that subscribe button. It certainly helps us. I've got big plans for the channel, but we're kind of here. So we got to get here, and I can't do it without you. But without further ado, let's get into it. What's up, everybody? So, I'm sorry I started without y'all. I had a few minutes earlier just to kind of get the truck up on jack stands, pop off the wheels and tires, and the hood just sort of fell victim. And then I ran out of time. So, now that I'm back, you guys can join me. I'm just going to set you guys up right here, and now we just kind of keep up with the action right here. Okay, well, we're back and it's sunny. It's hot, actually. I live in the desert. So, I'm not whining today, although admittedly I would definitely rather be in the AC. But this will never get done, and I definitely want to drive this more than I want to be lazy today. So, here we are. So you may have noticed I just made a giant mess.
I had an accident.
You had an accident? What does that mean?
Go! I did not know that metal thing. Oh, I'm sweating. Had like 4 holes in it. So I'll clean this up. Then we'll get back to breaking stuff apart. Oh, jeez. front of the engine. You can see the power steering garbage draining off. Alright, so there's the gearbox. You know, you can really get around here. Worst headers in the world down there. A lot of shit going on. And I've still got to disconnect the torque converter, probably leave the trans in. I don't think my engine hoist can pull them out together. Okay, shit's gotten kind of crazy since I was last with you guys. The transmission's already out. Sorry, did it without you. Engine is really close. Sorry, did it without you. It's just a lot of moving around. I was really frustrated. This has been a tough process by myself. Still by myself, but I think I got it. Yes, I have safety glasses on. You crawl around under a dirty old 20-some-year-old truck and get shit in your eye for an hour, and then remember you have brand new safety glasses, and you tell me you wouldn't wear them. There's a empty engine bay. There's that giant fucking transmission. We'll have to do a size comparison between that old one and the new one. This cross member's coming out. We got to brace the frame before we do it. We got to finish removing all the rest of this crap. Still a lot of work left to go. This is done. It's gonna head to the engine builder in the next couple days. I got to figure out what to do about these bolts and these studs. And I gotta get all the accessories off of this before it's delivered to him. So say bye bye. The only thing coming back from that is the block. Everything else will be brand spanking new, and it's gonna be exciting. I need to get the rest of the steering components out of here, so this freaking giant steering box and all the linkage has to come out. We gotta finish getting all this out of here. Sway bar, because we're trying to get down to this cross member to remove it. It's got these giant freaking rivets. It's actually tied into the boxing on the frame, so we're just gonna cut right down that. I'm gonna try and leave the motor mounts for now. It looks like they're separate but attached, so I could probably free those without ruining their angle. We might be able to reference those. So none of this is attached. This is just a mock-up. This dash is not staying. This is one of the other projects we're gonna work on, probably not tonight. But I got an NRG Innovations steering wheel. This is the suede one, not the smooth leather. I did get a quick release. Okay, so it's pretty sweet. Pops right off. And more importantly, I have a Sparco. This is the Evo 2 US, so this is for a little bit fatter people. Dope seat. It's got the sub mount hole right here. See, my hand's in. And then obviously, you know, we got all their bracketry. The driver's side here is on a slider. The passenger side won't be. For some reason, they shipped these with separate tracking numbers. They were literally 10 minutes apart, and the FedEx guy just, I guess it didn't get distributed to his truck within the 10 minutes. And now I've missed him 2 freaking days in a row because you got to be here for the delivery of them. So at least I got one of the seats in, and I was able to kind of mock it up. It is sitting actually on the factory seat frame right here. It's kind of an interesting modular setup, but so one of the other things we need to do is get the rest of the seat out of here. I actually need to pull this out, get the whole frame out, so we can go ahead and start measuring for the seat bracket that I've got to build. Factory seat belts and bullshit got to come out. I need this carpet out. It looks like there's some padding under it. I need to know what's going on at the tunnel there, shifter wise. I'm not gonna go ahead and remove the pedals and shit yet, but I do want to go ahead and get the dash out. We got to really move forward with gutting this, prepping for the cage work. I'm talking too much. Let's get to work. brakes on pulling out the dash for now. Maybe we'll get to it later. Anyway, we're gonna go ahead and at least pull the front gas tank. I'd really like to get both fuel tanks out of the truck, and that way I can go ahead and make measurements and do some checks and stuff, so I can start getting parts spec'd and ordered for the fuel system. That's gonna be one of my major hurdles to getting the damn thing started and wired. So I just want to get to it. Let's try and video the rear tank removal, because that one's more important anyway. We might be reusing that one. I don't know yet. I'll let you know. And we're done. Okay, that's it for this week, guys. I do appreciate you tuning in yet again. These weeks really seem to be flying by. It's kind of nuts to me to think that next week's already going to be episode 3. We just started the YouTube channel. So if you haven't told your friends about it, if you haven't shared it yet, what are you waiting for? You got to tell them. Innovaspeed's building their truck. It's on YouTube. It's a thing. I realize there may be a little lack of like, how did you build the truck? But this is what it takes. Something I want to address is I see a lot of people a lot of times, not even just about my truck, but just in general, whether they're saying it directly to me or I see them saying it in general, complaining, I don't have enough time, I can't this, I can't that. If you paid attention to the video, which most people don't notice this, but you'll actually see sometimes it's sunny, sunset, dark. There's actually a section here where you can literally watch the sunset behind me. I worked like an hour or 2 a night as much as I could, and then there's some spots on the weekend where like I could throw in 3 or 4 hours and we have some footage. So it was literally about where could I squeeze in at least an hour at a time. And you have to remember at the time too that I was working 50-55 hours a week, going to the gym, although it doesn't show, sorry. And overall I just had a life going on and I was doing this. So making any excuse about all the things that are preventing you from doing it, you're just stopping yourself from accomplishing your goals. And look what I've accomplished here. Until next time, guys, thanks for tuning in.